I want my money back. No.
Happy Saturday. I'm Jamie Loazo, and we're back with a third episode of Albany Local Journal. In tonight's episode, we'll cover Governor Newsom's threat to revoke disaster aid in 3 counties, discuss the increasing unemployment rate, and we'll go out on Portland Avenue to interview a couple strangers. Earlier today, we sent Alec White, our field reporter, out onto the streets of Albany to interview a couple of people about COVID-19 in a recurring segment we call Coronafessions. Hello, sir. Do you have a moment to talk?
Oh, yes, I do.
What's your name and age?
You a cop? You gotta tell me if you're a cop.
No, I'm not a cop. Anyways, what are your thoughts on COVID-19?
It's truly heartbreaking. Luckily, I have a cure. COVID-14, we're gonna say goodbye to this. I have a cure, and I'm gonna offer you the deal of a lifetime.
You have a cure?
Correct. And I've spent multiple hours testing it to confirm it's semi-safe.
So, have you sent your data to labs or to the FDA to get it approved?
No. I'm actually selling it on my extremely intelligent platform, and here's how it works. I sell the cure to 3 other people, as you can see here. And those 3 people each sell it to 3 other people. Now I make a proceed of this person's sale, and they make a proceed of each of these 3 sales. It's really just the perfect string of profit.
Wow, what a deal. What's the catch?
That's the best part. There is no catch. There are a couple very minor side effects, including but not limited to diarrhea, loss of toast, loss of head, belly button, enlargement, abdominal pain, loss of hearing, words starting to fail, loss of skin colors, blue and yellow, freckles, and fingernail disappearing. Remember, if your heart stops beating, call your doctor immediately.
Wow, still sounds like a deal.
$2,000 right now. It's all yours.
Let me think about it.
Nope. 220. 3, 2, 1. Come on.
Let me think.
240 right now.
Fine, deal.
Yep, you are going to be so rich.
Are you aware you just fell for a pyramid scheme?
Oh my goodness. This is in no way a pyramid scheme. As you can see here, it is in no way a pyramid scheme.
Turn it sideways. That's a pyramid.
No, it's not.
I want my money back. No. You're Fauci. Fire Fauci.
Hey, do you have a minute to talk?
Are you one of those fake news websites that annoys everybody?
Of course not. So, what are your thoughts on COVID-19?
Well, I'm just here with my buddies protesting the lockdown. We gotta get back to the way things were.
Oh, your friends? Do you want to give a shout out to a couple of your friends right now?
Hey Mom, hey Fido. I'm out here fighting for you guys. Hope you love me.
What exactly are you fighting for?
The economy, man. We gotta get back to our jobs and our other shit.
So you think sacrificing a couple 100,000 older people in exchange for our businesses and economy is a good trade?
I really do, man. People gotta get back to work. Plus, I need a haircut.
So you're verbally confirming that you would sacrifice your mom?
I prefer my stepdad, Richard, but yeah.
Well, Richard, if you're out there, good luck. One final question. Off the top of your head, what is the economy?
It's that money and jobs and society.
Okay, well then, what is society?
It's the people, man. I'm out here fighting for the people.
Well, didn't you just say that sacrificing hundreds of thousands of people to save the economy is a good thing?
No.
Which, by your definition, is money?
You know what?
Excuse me, sir, do you have a moment to talk?
Oh, sure.
What are your thoughts on COVID-19?
It's truly devastating.
Wait, Councilman Goff?
Yes, sir. Jack Goff. Great to meet you.
Can you give us any inside information?
No, sorry, sir.
When do you think we can start reopening businesses and the economy?
It could be days. It could be weeks. It could be months. It could be years. It could be decades.
How do you think California has handled COVID-19?
I cannot disclose that information at this time.
Well, what are your thoughts on the pandemic?
I don't feel comfortable sharing that information.
Well, can you give us literally anything? Your thoughts on the weather? How you're feeling in general?
The weather is 70 degrees and sunny. I'm feeling extremely average.
We turn now to Alec White for our local news story of the week. Thanks, Jamie. In case anybody was wondering, here is the contract left behind by the man with the so-called cure. And it says, and I quote, "I blank on this day, May 9th, 2020, agreed to take part in this opportunity that may or may not be a scam, and will not hold the Pennsylvania Yankee Revenue Amateur Media Illuminator Disorientation Incorporated, aka Pyramid Inc., in contempt for any money lost or stolen in this process. I forfeit all of my rights to the above corporation and give said organization full ownership of my house, my spouse, my kids, my car, my grandparents, and my life savings. Pyramid Inc. will not be held responsible for any of my debt or loan payments. Now, on to the news. This week, Governor Newsom warned Sutter, Yuba, and Modoc counties that he may revoke their disaster aid funding. This statement came after leaders in these counties reopened businesses that were outside of Newsom's plan, such as dine-in restaurants, hair and nail salons, and shopping malls. Newsom's office says that if these counties believe there is no emergency such that they can ignore the executive orders of the governor's office, then they cannot demonstrate that their counties are disproportionately impacted by COVID-19 and therefore do not need the aid. We now turn to Leo Johnson for our national story of the week.
This week, the unemployment rate in the U.S. surged to a whopping 14.7%, the highest percent recorded since 1948. This damage wiped out an entire decade of job gains in a single month. Employment decreased vastly everywhere, with particularly large decreases among women, college dropouts, and Hispanics. Additionally, many people are considered employed but absent from work. Many of these people could be counted as temporarily laid off, which would cause an additional projected 5% to the unemployment rate. However, this bummer is still considerably lower than the staggering 25% estimated unemployment rate during the Great Depression. In total, over 20.5 million jobs have been lost in the U.S. since the start of this pandemic. If you're feeling down, however, there is some good news. This week, we saw the U.S. stocks start to rise again. Now, we turn back to our weather correspondent, Alec White.
If you've gotten bored of the same weather every single day these past few weeks, then you're in luck. On Monday and Tuesday, there is a very high chance of rain, but unluckily, it will return to the 60s and 70s after that.
You heard the man. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. On behalf of Albany Local Journal, I hope you're healthy and well. Thanks for watching, and tune in next Saturday at 5 for episode 4.